is up, badasses? Master Avi here with another quick tutorial for your Lifeforce Sabers. This time we're going to go over a really difficult technique. This one is not easy. Okay, it's going to take a lot of practice. So you're going to have to just put your tough guy pants on, put your big girl pants on, and work on this one. Okay, it's really going to take some practice. This one's going to be reverse fishtail. So I'll show you what it looks like from the side. That's your reverse fishtails, okay? And then here it is in a front view, okay? So reverse fishtails really has a lot to do with the balance, okay? So you have to learn where your balance point is on your saber, okay? So this starts out with a wrist lock. So we talked kind of a little bit about the wrist roll and getting the idea of like having it roll here. So what we want to do now is we're going to hold our wrist up and find the balance point and lock it so that it doesn't move. Okay, so get comfortable with having this on the back of your hand and just sort of doing this up and down motion starting out. Get used to just having it there and getting used to the balance. Okay. Second thing we're going to do is the reverse fishtails goes the same way as a reverse figure eight. Okay. The only difference is with the reverse fishtail, it's only one beat. So what that means is if my blade end of the saber is, for instance, on the right side, when I go to do the fishtail, it's going to stay on the right side. And then the hilt end is going to stay in the front. And that's actually the way I like to do this trick. It works both ways, but I just prefer to have the blade on the back side when you do this move. Okay, so the idea is it's going to do a single beat, okay, and as the saber starts to weave on the back side, I'm just going to keep my hand still, let it do the beat, follow it a little, okay, and swoop my hand back forward, turn so you can see this. So I'm swooping this front end back, the hilt end's going to come up, and I'm going to swoop that end back this way, all while keeping this in the wrist lock here. So it stays in the wrist lock and the saber ends up doing this type of motion. So this really is based on keeping it balanced on the back of your wrist. If you do more of a horizontal movement, that will keep the saber from falling off your wrist starting out, okay? So as we do this move, this is what's happening, okay? And now if I let go, you can see it's a little bit bigger of a motion, but it's still that waving sort of motion following the movement and inertia of the saber. So we want to move that front end up like this. We're going to catch it here, okay? Then we're going to swoop that hilt end up towards us, and we're going to catch it here. And then as soon as we see this coming, you might want to keep this hand here to guard once you get brave enough to actually do this while letting go, because this can come up and hit you in the face. So once you're doing this swoop back, keep your hand here to guard, okay, as you build this move up. So I would start with the front swoop first with the guard hand there to here. And you could just let it fall, just get that first swoop, okay, and try to catch it if you can. But if it falls, just let it fall, okay, and then pick it up and start over again. So you want to get this first swoop. You have that hand here to protect your face. Once you get here, it's balanced again on the back of your wrist. Swoop the front up, catch it again. Get ready with that guard hand. You see mine was already there, just in case. So we swoop it, get ready with that guard hand. Okay? And once you get it there, try to keep it on the back of your wrist. Once you get it here, just repeat that first motion again. And then you'll have your reverse fishtails. And this will take some practice. This is a very advanced technique. It's not easy to do. It's going to take some practice, people. So once you can get this, the hang of doing this, to get into it from your flow, I like to just have my grip somewhere around that center point, and I might come from a reverse fishtail, okay, and then on the back side, once we get finished the front side, we're going to the back here. I'll bring the hilt of the sword up like this, okay, and like I'm doing the first swoop with the hilt, and then once it gets here, I roll my hand over like that. So I'm coming over, and then I just roll my hand over and catch it right on the back of my hand. So that's how I get into the move from my reverse figure eights. So if we're doing the reverse figure eights, you want to get into your fishtails, we're going to finish that first loop there, come around like this, as soon as the saber's, the hook goes up like this, and I'm ready for that swoop, I'm going to catch it on the back of my wrist, okay, and hopefully aim to get it in the middle, and then we're going to follow it around, okay, and start our reverse fishtails, okay. So you can go right from reverse figure eights to reverse fishtails, okay, then right back to reverse figure eights. So give that some practice, guys, and I can't wait to see how you guys progress.